Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Representatives Honorable Dimeji Bankole, Mr. Ajayi Borofis, Mrs. Uju Onohen, as well as the Jigawa State Governor Alhaji Badaru Abubakar stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, maintaining that the former governor of Lagos State has the prerequisite experience and exposition in transforming the country's fortunes. In his acceptance speech, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu reiterated his commitments towards reconciling aggrieved members in ensuring victory for the party at the forthcoming general election and jointly move the country forward by exploring natural resources and human capital that is abundantly available across the country. High point of the occasion was the presentation of the party flag to Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the All Progressive Congress Presidential Party flag bearer in the next general election by President Muhammadu Buhari. 23 presidential aspirants obtained expression and intent forms, but 13 were eventually cleared by the party screening committee. From the governor's office, Saya Ononide reporting.
Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has pledged his full and unwavering support for former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress. President Buhari, who congratulated Tinubu for securing victory at the special presidential convention, stressed the need for all members and leaders of the party to leave behind the hostilities that came with the primaries and unite for victory. In a statement by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, the president noted that by working together as a united team behind the flag bearer, APC will be able to stabilize to provide a platform on which progressives could deliver desired goods to Nigerians. He maintained that the APC will remain the party that can best deliver on the priorities of the Nigerian people. He recalled the movement created in 2013, saying it is beyond individuals, noting that APC made history by becoming the first party in the country's history to unseat a party in power. The president expressed belief that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will safeguard and improve on the democratic achievements and legacy, adding that he is the right candidate for Nigeria's aspirations. In the meantime, Dumebi Kachiku has emerged as the 2023 presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress in the party's presidential primary held in Abeokuta. Dumebi Kachiku polled 977 votes to defeat former Central Bank Deputy Governor Kingsley Mohadu and 8 other aspirants to clinch 2023 presidential ticket of the party. He is now expected to fly the flag of the party at the 2023 presidential elections. In related development, the Independent National Electoral Commission has sought the support of the Nigerian Air Force in deploying personnel and airlifting election materials to remote and insecure areas across the country. The Commission also solicited the support of the Air Force to provide security in volatile areas, just as it had been doing during the off-cycle elections. The INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, disclosed this during his visit to the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Oladayo Amao, in Abuja. He said the Commission will deploy personnel and materials to about 190,000 voting and collation locations nationwide for 1,491 executive and legislative offices across Nigeria. According to him, election constitutes the most extensive mobilization and complex logistic operations that could happen in the country in peacetime. He also requested the help of the Air Force in handling the delivery of outstanding election materials to Ekiti and Osun governorship elections. Responding, Air Marshal Oladayo Amao promised to give INEC necessary NAV support and coordinations in airlifting all the election materials, logistics, including staff coming up in Nigeria to any parts of remote areas of any state to ensure each free, inclusive, and fair elections. In another development, the federal government has said it will sanction oil and gas companies that fail to comply with the human capacity development provisions contained in the Nigeria Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act. The Executive Secretary, Nigeria Content Development and Monitoring Board, Simbi Babuti, made this known while delivering a keynote address at the second edition of the virtual stakeholders workshop for human capacity development in Nigerian oil and gas industry. He warned that the board will enforce periodic forensic audit for human capacity development programs and companies found violating the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act 2010 and the ministerial regulations in executing cost-intensive capacity development initiatives as mandated by the Act will be sanctioned. Mr. Wabute stressed the importance of human capacity development with the rapid advancement in technologies used in the oil and gas industry, as the Nigerian industry will continue to be manned by foreigners and expatriates if the government does not keep pace with the pace of technological development by developing the human capabilities required for the challenges of modern industrial technologies. The United Nations Children's Fund, in collaboration with Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office in Nigeria, has stated that despite the progress made, Nigeria is not likely to achieve the global agenda of universal, inclusive, and equitable quality basic education for all school-age children by 2030. A communication specialist at UNICEF Field Office, Mutaka disclosed this at a media dialogue on guest education held in Katsina. The student learning outcome assessment, which completed 6 case studies stated by the independent evaluation in 2021, it revealed that the people's proficiency in literacy is higher in only Enugu State, with 603.4 against a benchmark of 500. It is, however, lower in the remaining 5 states of Kano, Zamfara, Kwara, and the rest. On the other hand, only 2 states have higher scores of pupils' proficiency in numeracy, Enugu and Kwara, against the benchmark of 500, while other remaining states have lower pupils' proficiency in numeracy, Kano, Zamfara, and Katsina. Mr. Mutanka emphasized that for Nigeria to address the challenge, the government must demonstrate strong will as well as create substantial innovative fiscal space. Also, he called for policy reforms so as to strengthen educational planning and coordination among various actors at all levels. The Ondo State government has said the death toll from the Sunday terrorist attack on St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, is now 40. The State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Banji Ajaka, disclosed this in a statement in Akure, adding that those affected by the attack are 127. Ondo State Governor, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, also confirmed the new casualty figure, saying the new figure followed the harmonization of reports from various hospitals. However, the Catholic Bishop of Ondo Diocese, Jude Arogundade, had earlier put the casualty figure at 38. Meanwhile, the State Governor, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, has assured the Catholic Church that the state government will provide land for the mass burial of the victims. Now to sports. Super Eagles will kick off their 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign today when they battle Sierra Leone at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, with the aim of ending their 5-game winless run. The 3-time African champions, who are gunning for a 3rd consecutive appearance at the Continental Showpiece, will hope to record their 10th win against their West African neighbors, whom they boast a better head-to-head record from their last 16 matches behind closed doors in Abuja. It was reported that coach Jose Pesero's side has not recorded a win in 5 months. Their last was a 2-0 win over Guinea-Bissau in the group stages of the 2021 AFCON on January 29. Thereafter, the 3-time African champions lost 1-0 to Tunisia in the round of 16 of the tournament before recording 2 draws against Ghana in World Cup playoff qualifiers. They also suffered back-to-back defeats to Mexico and Ecuador in the United States over the past 10 days. However, Pesero's men have shown some good signs but will likely not have it easy against the Leon Stars, who will be eager to beat the Eagles for the first time in 5 meetings. And on the foreign scene, at least 7 people have been killed in a suspected arson attack at a law firm in the South Korean city of Daegu. At least 46 people were also injured in the fiery explosion in an office building near the city's district court. Police said they were investigating the cause of the attack but believed it may have been an act of arson. They added that the suspected perpetrator, a man in his 50s, had died at the scene. More than 150 firefighters were deployed to the central location shortly after the blaze broke out, but crews put out the fire within 20 minutes. Most of the injured were taken to hospital with afflictions linked to smoke inhalation. Meanwhile, police have launched an investigation as CCTV footage of the office showed the alleged perpetrator entering the second-floor office with materials. And that ends the midday news on OSBC TV. It was edited by Babatunde Olatito. Please join us at 3 for the state news. Good afternoon.